And welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
And it's your other host, Dice the Barber.
Kush in the building as always.
And today in the building, we have battle rap legend, my man, representing New York, Texas, all over the motherfucking globe right now. You know what I'm saying? My man Hollow the Dawn up in this bitch.
Yeah.
You already know Mr. Loopy. Get to the gwitty, hollow the dinner and on. Yes, sir. What's good, fam? You already.
What's good with it, bro?
What's good with you, Hollow? You want to bring us in?
Oh, yeah. Well, there are a couple things we do when we start our show out. First of all, we thank God for waking us up this morning, allowing each and every last one of us to be here and just continue to bless us in all of our endeavors in life. Amen.
No Amen.
Okay. Secondly, we always kick our show off with a shot. And I was informed that you don't drink alcohol. Is that correct?
Rarely.
Okay.
Right.
So, if you like, you can have a shot of water. Can we get him a bottle of water, please?
I got some.
He got Fiji. He said, I don't want no goddamn Crystal Blazers, nigga. I got Fiji.
Crystal Geyser.
Like whatever, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Listen. All right,
let's start this off.
Raise the glasses. Salute. Woo, Dice got us on that Hennessy Pure White today.
Yeah, straight out of Mexico.
Now, did you select that because we was shooting with Freeway Rick, and he used to sell that Pure White?
That was the last episode. No, I didn't do it because of that. But anyway.
Yeah, I seen that bottle before.
Yeah. You can't get that.
It's hard to get in the States. Yeah, that's why I bought mine in Mexico.
That is the duty-free bottle you buy when you on international flights.
Oh, yeah?
That's the bottle that you buy on that
You can't get that in the States.
Yeah, you got to
I do know a couple spots that hit you over the head for that motherfucker. They're like $100.
Word?
Yeah, it's like $60 out the country. But anyway, I mean, to my man Hollow, man. Give us a little back history about yourself.
Well, pretty much, I started off on 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday, did 7 weeks of that.
Okay.
Bada boom, bada bing. Then the internet era came to grow, so Grind Time Days came around, and then Smack came back around, URL TV. So anything that had to do with battle rap or freestyle acapella, I was just dominating for 10 years plus.
Yeah.
And now, we're doing pay-per-views. We're traveling across the world. Now you got leagues in South Africa, Philippines, Russia.
Leagues?
Yeah, you got shit. It'll bug you out. It'll literally be like they won't even be speaking English.
Right.
And they're getting 20 million views, 30 million views in the Philippines and in Russia. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. So what's the furthest place that you travel to go battle?
Well, I don't do, like, they've called me to go to Australia and places, and I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I only travel smaller leagues. Like I said, the big ones, they're not even speaking English. Like the ones in Russia, like in Philly, it'll be like and then they go crazy. You know what I mean?
Then they said going crazy.
And the whole crowd be like, oh!
I know, they're like,
So, the ones that speak English is in Australia.
I'm sorry for any Asians that I offended with that statement. Just fucking around, y'all.
We are in Koreatown. This nigga gonna say
For real, though.
I hear him next door. Bang, 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 bang.
He's still doing it.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
You and Benzino, man. Y'all fucked up, man. What's up with y'all, man? You and Benzino, man.
Oh, man. Listen, I love all people, man. But see, to me, shit is just funny, man. Like, people need to stop getting out their fucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Just laugh a little bit,
Say
man.
that shit
you know what I mean?
next time an Asian guy say, hey, you black.
That's like,
I'm one of them niggas. I just think racial humor is funny. So, nigga, if somebody white or other race, nigga, tells me a funny nigga joke, I'm gonna fucking laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I got a lot of jokes about them.
Dave Chappelle had a lot of backlash for his comedy stand-up recently on Netflix. But, I seen something on the gram that was real funny. Somebody said, you can't take a joke, but you can take a dick.
Damn.
Hey,
that's funny.
Last weekend, I cut Chris Red for the Alec Baldwin.
That's crazy.
The Alec Baldwin roast. Last weekend, I cut Chris Red for the Alec Baldwin roast on Comedy Central. Nigga, they was going in. Like, I think that shit aired tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On the Jenner, on Jenner, that nigga,
bro.
Oh wow, that's hilarious.
I watched the whole show. I missed Blake and the lady before him because I went outside to smoke a joint. And I came back in. I caught like Blake's last minute and a half, 2 minutes. I was like, fuck. But
Blake said, what do you say? Now that dude then went ahead and fully got the operation, so he don't got no joint no more. He was like, that proves that all the Kardashian women don't ever want a white dick.
Yeah. It's funny as fuck.
Blake Griffin said that?
Yeah.
Blake Griffin said
funny.
that, and he
Blake's
used to,
funny. He's
but
funny.
he used to fuck his daughter. He used to fuck with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, he told that motherfucker, he said on the half of the NBA and most
All the rappers.
all the rappers, we like to thank you for giving your daughters daddy issues.
Damn.
Right.
Hey, listen, bro, they was going in on Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner, whatever you want to call him.
That's Bruce Jenner.
I mean, to me, but I don't want to nobody. You know what I'm saying, nigga? That nigga, what's the name? What's the roast master? Jeff
Ross.
Jeff Ross. He's hilarious.
That nigga told, he said, Caitlyn, I wouldn't fuck you with Bruce Jenner's dick. Nigga,
Damn.
I almost lost it, nigga. I was dying.
Damn.
But what's so funny, Hollow, is you are actually funny. Like you wanted to do comedy or something like that.
You know, I've worked with.
You did
Adult
Wildin'
Swim.
Out, didn't you?
I did Wildin' Out Workshop. I've done stuff, but more on the writing side of things.
Yeah. That
I mean, you gotta be like with battle rapping. You gotta be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have
Punchlines
the punches.
matter.
You gotta have the
Witty
punches
for
that
sure.
keep laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The punches, ooh,
It's a couple of us that really get to that.
Yeah.
right.
Some of them are real serious. Some people ain't funny at all.
Yeah, like so we sitting there and I'm cutting his hair and he's like, nigga, I got some ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's telling me, he's telling me some of these fucking barbershop ideas. I'm like, nigga, let's shoot that shit.
Yeah, come be in on the sketches then.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
he
with
already
it.
said he want to.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sketches like with Rito Brown and a lot of like online comedians.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like he wrote a lot of them too.
Yeah.
How did you get into battle rap?
Well, being from New York, it's second nature. You could walk, let's say being from New York,
In the 90s.
well, early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah. You know what I mean? You could walk and see a cypher. Like, people won't even believe. We used to go downtown, Times Square, and we walk up on niggas like, like we a gang. Like, yo, you rap? Yo, you rap, homie?
My cousin was like that.
Looking for
My
it.
cousin from the Bronx.
That was a new
was
age of
exactly like
breakdancing
that.
and shit. That was a new age of breakdancing.
rap,
I
son?
was. Yeah. And we'll start within 15 minutes. We'll have a crowd of like 50 people around us and just going for a couple hours.
And back then, that was like real freestyling because you ain't had nobody. You didn't know that nigga. You couldn't prep and write and shit. You really had to flip that shit off the top of the
My
dome.
cousin had prepared verses.
Right,
My
right,
cousin chased Black Thought from the food court in Lenox. He was just like that animal. Yo, son, battle. Yo, son, battle. And he walked from the food court in Lenox to the front of Lenox in this nigga ear like, yo, son, you gonna battle. Finally, the nigga was like, look, dog, I'll just shoot some bars with you because
Right.
I'm not.
So-
but he was that serious in that era.
So now we have a battle rapper on here. KRS-One always said, he said anything that somebody hasn't heard is a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people think that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you ain't freestyling because you ain't coming off the top of the dome. But a freestyle is basically anything that you haven't heard. You know what I'm saying? So like have you heard that from KRS?
For sure. I've heard that, but that's in New York.
Right.
You go anywhere else, you go to Texas, you go to California, a freestyle is off the top.
Off the top of the dome.
Yeah,
Because,
but-
I mean, nigga, you can have a new album out.
And
I ain't
even
never
in
heard
New
it. That
York
don't make it a
back then,
freestyle, nigga.
But
The
that's what we
respected
create.
cats
I'm talking about battling,
was
though.
more
I'm not talking
coming
about-
off
Oh, you
the
talking
dome.
about battle rapping?
Yeah.
Was KRS talking about battle
Yeah,
rapping?
KRS basically said
He wasn't
you know
talking
what I mean?
about battle rapping in that
No,
instance.
he was just talking about freestyle,
Right.
in general,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of battle rappers, I mean, obviously,
I think his
people think
perspective was more from the fact that when they go to radio stations and shit like that, and them
spit a
radio
free verse.
stations be like, yo, kick a freestyle. If you ain't ever heard that verse, this was a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But for the true hip hopper, when we was young and we was battling at the lunch table, if I heard you kick that rhyme before, or you keep kicking the
Even
same
a bar.
rhyme, like,
even the same bar. Like,
and I'm photographic. I ad lib your shit with you if I heard it before. Like, nigga.
Yeah, they need a new word for that because I don't consider that freestyle because I'm a person that literally could come off the head, and it's a lot of us. We don't appreciate that because we know, like, nah, you're not really coming off the head. We know,
Right.
Yeah.
you know I'm about to ask you there, right?
Okay,
Drop us something right now off the top.
just off the top.
Off the top.
Like how me and you and I be with you, your jersey on, Kansas City, I chief with you. I pull up like an Indian chief, got the peace with you. Switch that jersey to Miami, so now I got the heat with you. There's too many bars, you know.
I like how he just. I like how he just went into it from the conversation. Though,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that.
realize he was rapping
I didn't
for
realize
like
he had
2
started
seconds.
yet. I'm sitting here shaking my head like, yeah, like that. This nigga's hitting me. This nigga's hitting me.
Yeah.
Look, she over there. Oh my god.
She still lost. She like, is he right?
She like, damn it. He did it.
Yeah.
Hey, that was dope. That was dope as fuck.
Nigga, I be cutting this nigga hair and I be like, I know he's thinking about some shit to say about me right now, nigga. Like, let me make sure this motherfucking shit is right.
So my thing though, okay, you could come up off the top like that, but I know when y'all go into them plan like advertise for months battles, y'all do homework and stuff. So you have like comics when they go up on stage and they might freestyle their show, but they have points to go to. Do you give yourself points like, yo, I know this dude got his ass whooped in 5th grade. I got to make sure I throw that in here someplace.
For sure. But I'm a little different than most people. It's probably about 2 or 3 of us in the whole world that do this, and I make sure like I'm a freestyle somewhere in there.
Right.
Whether it's at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. You know what I'm saying? It could be something I seen that day in the venue. I always do that every battle.
And then you catch up with the script.
But yeah. That's the hard part. That's why rappers are scared to freestyle, even regular rappers, battle rappers. Because, like, let's say you go on Flex and you freestyle, you spit a written verse, and then you want to freestyle in the middle. It's so hard to catch back where you was at.
Right.
Once you freestyle, and you'll fuck up and forget your shit.
Yeah.
So, like, a rapper literally has to start his verse from the beginning to remember it.
And then freestyle at the end, kind of.
Yeah, at the end or the first 2 lines.
Right.
But I'm doing it in the middle to show the levels.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's crazy because, I mean, like me personally knowing you, like you real calm. But when you get on that motherfucking mic, you like a lion, nigga. Like you like roaring on these motherfuckers. Like you turn all the way up.
Yeah.
It's like a boxing match. Y'all really got to turn up y'all animosity like that.
Yeah.
I don't battle you if I like you. I've done that before and it didn't work well.
Oh, word?
Why do you say that?
Because it's too friendly. I'm like, damn, I met your daughter. So if I say any line, even if I'm not talking directly about your daughter, I can't even say a line like, and I'll come in your crib. Because I'm like, he going to think I'm talking about his actual.
Right.
So it's too much stuff you know about a person, and then relationships get ruined.
Is there a such thing? I was going to ask. Is there a such thing as taking it too far in battling?
Well, I don't know if you've seen what happened 2 weeks ago with Murder Mook. He got in a fight.
Yeah, he punched dude in the face.
Yeah, he talked about his mom who passed away 2 months ago.
And he punched his man in the face.
But you heard what he said? He talked about his mom who had just passed away 2 months prior.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean? Like that's. I think that's taking it too far.
That's too far.
Especially if you know that, and you know everything about the person you battle. Like, nigga, you know his mom just died. And you gonna say some shit like that, my nigga? Like, nah.
Did you watch that movie? What was the movie? We talked about it before with the white boy. It was about battle rapping. It was about battle rap.
I was in the movie, the Eminem movie, Body.
Yeah, Body.
I was in the movie. Yeah.
I had a record supposed to be on that soundtrack, but it didn't end up going.
What you think about the movie, though? Know what I mean?
Well, I thought the movie was incredible. I thought, like, the way they depicted of us preparing and us going through, because they was really showing the beginning stages of battle rap.
Yeah, because it's a whole nother life that people don't know about.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I thought it was a great way to show like what we go through at the beginning stages, the little basements we got to do, the little bullshit we deal with, and shit like that.
And it also showed how he didn't feel good talking about this nigga's family
at all
after he met him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, but I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that movie was dope.
I was about to say, going into battles, because you going into a situation where, man, somebody about to say any and everything to aggravate you. Don't you know, even with fresh fucked up shit, yo, he might, and I got to be able to take that.
Well, this is the thing, to go back to the Murder Mook thing, is I don't agree with that. As a human, you definitely got to have a moral standard, period.
Compassion,
it's like joking.
yeah.
It's like you getting on a nigga, like, you're not going to be like, nigga, and your mom just died, ugly ass nigga. Like, that's not funny.
That's just not funny.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole crowd, like the crowd is like, damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Like that's fucked up.
These dudes do it to push buttons, but my thing is, I don't put it out there like, you know what I mean? I've dealt with, Death in the Fam and stuff. I'm not posting it.
Right.
I'm not, so you can't use it against me. You don't know.
Right.
So that's how I play that.
Right.
You just ain't gonna know.
Right.
When what was one of the biggest crowds that you did?
The one, me and Joe Buttons, Hammerstein Ballroom, 3,500.
Y'all are cool now, right?
Me and Joe? Yeah.
But y'all weren't then.
Nah, we weren't.
He
even
said he
after
don't
the
battle people that
for
he
a while.
like.
Yeah. We weren't then, and he was mad at me for a long time.
Why?
Because he ate that nigga the fuck.
Well, yeah, that
He fucked him up.
and I stopped the battle and said, "Nigga, I'll fuck you up. I catch you beating your bitch," because he had the whole thing about him beating his girl.
Yeah.
And he didn't like that.
Right.
It went to World Star. It went everywhere. He didn't like that.
That shit is crazy. But now, battle rapping like you and Lux.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, y'all just recently had a battle on pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Battle rapping is getting big as fuck.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But what made it come to like now is tag teams and shit now.
Yeah, that's the craziest shit ever, B.
Yeah. We're leveling up. It's just like
They need to give y'all like championship belts, like tag team belts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time
It
y'all come to a
literally
battle-
is wrestling for the hip hop culture.
Yeah,
It is.
for real. It is.
Has anybody ever hit you with a bar like that you was battling? You was like, ooh, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga got me with that
Yeah,
one.
Tay-Rock definitely did that, man.
That's it?
It's
That's
only
all he
been
can
3 of
remember.
them. It's only been 3 of them. Tay-Rock, Lux hit me with a ball.
I was about to say,
stand up niggas don't lean. Yeah, he hit me with one. It's only been about a good 3
That's
of them.
my
Yeah.
favorite battle
Yeah.
of yours.
Oh yeah,
personally.
good looking, man.
Because I fuck with Lux too.
Yeah,
But now him and Lux is a tag team.
That's what I fuck with Lux too.
Yeah.
So that's some dope
Oh,
shit.
this next level. You didn't see the 2-on-2 yet?
Nah.
Oh my God,
That's
nigga! These niggas ate these motherfuckers up. But the thing is, y'all had to switch y'all whole shit up because who y'all was supposed to bet. Go ahead, tell them.
Sue Surf got arrested. That dude can't stay out of jail. So, unfortunately, they had to switch the opponent, and we just had to switch our material. You know what I mean? Which was difficult to do.
On the fly.
But we warriors of this,
I seen y'all niggas on y'all gram, like y'all niggas was up in the mountains, basically going over y'all shit.
Yeah.
Like is that where you feel? You know what I mean, you could kind of clear everything and like how does that whole battle
They
thing
getting
like
they
how do y'all prepare for shit like that?
So pretty much, most of us don't write it down. We just do it in our head. Mm-hmm. So if I come up with a line like you got the Cubs hat. So if I come up with a line
Bears,
like,
nigga.
Oh, I don't watch shit.
Don't nobody like the Bears. That's why he ain't know.
Don't know, but listen,
Nobody
knows
recognizes
shit.
that. Look,
Listen,
don't
nobody knows
and said
shit.
it was a Cowboys hat. He was like anything that
man.
start with a C.
Fuck all
No
y'all niggas. But go ahead.
disrespect. No disrespect. But if I'm just thinking of a line about that, I might think about that line for a day or two, dissecting it. How could I add, the Bears, Chicago? What else could I add to it? And I'm just coming up with it in my head. I don't write it down. So when I'm going over it to remember it, I need some hours.
Right,
You know what I mean? To keep practicing and days, and you know what I'm saying? So it's a regimen.
So for y'all to come together as a tag team, y'all got to put y'all lines together and then like belly off of each other.
Exactly.
So the tag team, is it like every other bar or like
However we want.
Yeah.
Like
Y'all
it was a part
set-
where
Like
I let him
the
rap.
nigga can spit 8 bars, you know what I'm saying? Then he'll come back and
Hold
like,
on. We're doing an interview with him. Shut the fuck up when I ask him a question. I didn't ask Dice. Yeah, let me. Have you ever battled Dice? Have you ever seen Dice in a battle?
Have
So
you
why
ever
the
even
fuck
heard
are you
Dice
talking
rap?
right now, son? How the fuck are you answering a question for a battle rapper and you're not a battle rapper?
Because I seen the tag team.
Okay.
I want to say something. I want to say something now to our regular podcast listeners. We've actually gone 3 podcasts without you two niggas arguing, and 40 minutes into this one,
They
we
going
finally
at it.
get one.
Hey,
We
you
had a
gotta finish
running
the
thing
shots,
going.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my second one.
But anyway,
I don't know, but anyway.
fuck with that nigga.
I want like y'all. For,
But you
for the
know, I
tag
made a
team,
valid
though,
point.
But-
y'all
but the-
literally can set up like how Jada and Styles P be one throw the lob and the
Yeah,
other come and dunk it.
exactly.
Y'all could do that in
Exactly.
the back. Oh God.
Man, listen, if y'all seen this last battle, y'all didn't see it, but when y'all get a chance to see this shit, These niggas ate these motherfuckers up, bro. Like the dudes that they was battling, the other nigga went into the stand. I mean, went into the crowd and became a fan of these motherfuckers killing them.
Started watching.
Started watching you.
The nigga that y'all was battling?
Yes,
That's how crazy we went.
this shit, yo, they ate these niggas up so bad. The nigga became a fan and went into the motherfucking crowd. Was like, nigga, I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
If you think about it,
Yeah.
Well, that was part of our plan. Like I was telling Lux, is like, yo, let's go so crazy with me and you that we damn near ignoring them. They get to the point that people forget they up there.
Because they started battling each other.
Yeah, we started battling each other. We started talking about shit me and him did in our battle.
Right.
And people there
Y'all just said fuck it. Y'all just totally disrespected.
Because the thing is, they ate them up for 2 rounds, nigga. Like when it came to that 3rd round, nigga, it was like, nigga, man, fuck these niggas. Like let's go on each other type
hilarious.
shit. Like it was crazy.
And I know the crowd started loving that because they see the crowd gonna see what y'all doing immediately. Be like, oh shit, nigga, yo, that's crazy.
So are y'all officially a tag team?
Me and Lux?
Yeah,
but I feel like it damn near ain't fair. Like, who we gonna battle?
Right. That's
I was about to say,
well,
if it was wrestling, y'all like the 2
what's
most
the nigga
powerful
from Arsenal and y'all
who
should
he gonna get?
Y'all should set up a battle with Arsenal and Conceited.
Me and
You and Lux against Arsenal and Conceited.
yeah, but they wouldn't team up.
Nah. Why?
It would have to be something like something like that, like Murder Mook and Sue Surf, Conceited and all, like something like that. But they ain't got no chemistry.
Right. But they can make chemistry, can't they? I mean, like
Possible, yeah. Possible.
Like who would you want to see?
In the 2-on-2?
Yeah.
That's why I said it's nobody. Like, I don't even know if we're gonna do it
What's
again.
old boy?
No,
name
but like,
from
okay, like
Jersey?
who would you want to see like battle each other like as
Who
as
I
a
think is dope?
spectator or,
NWX, DNA, and K-Shine. Mm-hmm. They're fire. You saying makeup teams or people that's already
like
teams?
if you can make let's say
If you was a rap manager and you could come up with your battle squad right now.
Hold on, wait a minute.
It seemed like they
No,
already
that's not what he's
teams.
asking.
That's not what I'm asking. Like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with you niggas asking for other motherfuckers? So, like, if you was like, let's say, for instance, you was a judge or whatever, I don't know, and you can just judge a tag team battle of 4 niggas that you think would be good against
Got
each
you.
other. You know what I'm saying?
Got
Like, I put these 2 niggas against these 2 niggas. Like, how? Who would you
Hypothetically
wanna see?
speaking.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Probably Murder Mook and T-Rex versus DNA and K-Shine.
DNA.
And I think that's the only people that will probably be worth me and Lux battling is Murder Mook and T-Rex.
Yeah. Man, like you and Lux, man, like I'm telling you, man, like y'all niggas is nice together.
Ultimate
like
Warrior
that,
and
man.
Hulk
Like,
Hogan,
I mean, the chemistry that y'all niggas got like that. Like I said, they need to give y'all niggas fucking battle belts.
Nah, good looking. We humbled. Trust me, we humbled to be in this position. That's one thing about us is we ain't tooting no horns over here.
Right.
Ain't got to.
For real.
That shit is dope as fuck, man. What the fuck was I going to say? So are you recording in the studio?
Nah, Lux records in the studio. I haven't recorded in the studio in like 5 years. Like the last thing I did was anything musically was with Drake. Started from the bottom. I did placement on that with Mike Zombie. That was my producer. And, he signed them and stuff. So that's the last thing I did musically. That was 2014.
Yeah.
Right. Who do you like right now in the game?
I don't like much. I listen to old school stuff and I listen to like business gurus and motivational speeches. I don't really listen to no music.
You like Eric Thomas?
Yeah, that's the guy. Eric Thomas, Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Inky Johnson. There's so many of them.
Right.
It's like music. You feel me?
Yeah, I listen to Eric Thomas a lot.
Yeah, he's that guy. But I listen to just old like shit I grew up on. I don't listen to much new shit.
Right.
The last new shit I heard was I was telling you the other day, YBN Cordain.
I was just about to ask, have you heard it?
Fire.
Yeah, his shit's
He's
fire.
fire, but I'm not gonna go check his album or listen to mixtapes.
Yeah.
I'm just not into that at this point.
And he a young boy. He a young boy too.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I mean?
fire. The song I heard though is incredible.
Yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like at least, I mean, you doing that. Now, I mean, like, where do you want to go from here now?
As far as with battle rap,
Now, as far as whatever you doing.
oh shit, it's just taking this fashion, my clothing line, lomclothing.com, taking that to the next level, and from there it's just opening up these businesses under my brand, Loyalty Over Money, and with battle rap I've already accomplished, so I'm in give back mode. It's reciprocity time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Doing it for the love.
Yeah, I'm just doing it for the love. Like I'm about to do an event next month. I'm donate to South Central and Compton, do a
Dope.
charity event.
Dope.
I do got a big one coming up that's a serious battle, but other than that, everything else after that is just going to be to
Can you
give
tell
back.
us who? Or is
I know.
Yeah, I can't really say who,
Can't make the
but
announcement
I can
yet?
say after we done.
Okay,
but
yeah.
smacking them and get mad if I say it on camera.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So me growing up, like, I mean, I rap, but I wasn't a battle rapper. You know what I mean? I write and shit like that. But a lot of my niggas were battle rappers, and coming from Jersey, going over to Philly, we used to go to a lot of battle raps. You know what I mean? Where Meek and his boy NH and all them niggas was over there and shit. But with him being a battle rapper, and then him coming out with that song getting ate up by Drake. It's like damn, like how'd you let him eat you up? And I mean, with you actually being a battle rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like how you feel about that?
I don't see some of us don't consider Meek like a battle. Like we consider battle rapper Reed Dollars, Joey Jihad, but it was niggas like Meek, Quilly, NH that were hopping there.
Yeah, and I like NH.
Yeah, NH is fire.
They was trying
But
to
you could tell, like they're more with their flow and their cadence. They're more catered for music, like a NH, a Meek, and then you got Reed, Quilly, Tech Nine. They was more like battle rappers.
What the fuck happened to NH?
I seen something recently. He was going off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see.
The
some
nigga
recent
was fire,
freestyles.
bro. I mean, like when we was at these battles, I was looking, I was like, yo, like NH. I mean, it's better than Meek. You know what I mean? As far as like battling goes, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't even know who the fuck NH is.
Yeah.
And I mean, unless you know like the past history about that shit. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
fire.
But
He was on Meek first mixtape, Dream Chasers.
yeah. He had one song on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I think something probably happened between them.
But shit, I mean, one thing I realized a lot, especially in Philly and me living in Houston a long time, is them boys like them drugs out there. They like them pills. They like that syrup.
I
That
go
shit
back
will
home
slow
and
you down.
everybody on perks.
Yeah.
You're like, I mean, nigga might be faded.
Why people
That
take
should have
drugs
slowed you
make it-
down.
Nigga
Like
might.
that's like how is that fun? You know what I'm saying? To take a drug to make it.
I ain't
don't
gonna
know,
lie,
bro.
I had a lot of fun on drugs, man.
Listen, know what I mean, I took shrooms and X. Know what I mean, and
those
smoked
are
weed.
uppers, nigga. Those
Oh, you
that's
talking about like
drug
a
to have
downer?
fun. I'm talking about
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
downer,
like
nigga.
to me,
Nigga, like drinking lean or popping perks.
Yeah,
and
you're not
your
gonna
ass,
have much fun.
like,
They
how
ain't
is
doing
that,
it to
how
have
is that
fun.
the shit? I don't
I
get
don't
it.
Some of
Like
that shit is even just to be saying that they did it because everybody else saying they
Yeah,
doing it.
niggas following the wave and shit, and like,
Right.
and I don't, you know what I mean, I don't like that wave.
Yeah, it's
They
not
don't do
fun.
wave following.
It's not fun.
Like, I mean, would you live in Texas? So it was a lot of motherfucking people
picked
on
up the
lean.
habit.
Lean.
I picked up the habit. I drank lean for a long time. It's not fun. I never did it. I never thought I was about to have fun. It was part of culture. I sip lean, put on some screw. Like I'm not even trying to get no pussy.
Right.
I'm sipping lean.
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
just
like, you
chilling.
can't even
Legit,
you
can
can't
you?
even perform.
I'm about to say, can you?
Yeah, nah. I mean, I can't speak for nobody else, but I ain't had like with my ex. She used to be like, she'd be like, "Come on, let's go now," because I know you about to drink that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
As soon as that nigga go get that orange Fanta, the nigga you know it's going down. You're like, nigga, I got me a styrofoam cup and some orange Fanta right now.
You ever had lean dice? You ever drank lean?
I did once when I was in Houston with my sister's boyfriend, and I didn't like.
I never had a desire because I remember like back when I was in college. You know, you talking about back in the mid.
I was like, man, let me try this shit.
Back in the mid '90s,
I was like,
I went to school with a lot of niggas from Texas and shit. And they were like, that lean boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is this lean? And I was interested at first until these niggas had a party, and I went over there and everybody in the motherfucker.
It was lean.
I'm like,
Nah.
I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Niggas like them niggas drinking that lean, boy. I like, yeah, I don't want that shit. I'm good.
You got about 50 girls standing up, and you got 100
I'm about to
niggas
take
lean.
all y'all bitches. That's how I'm about to take all y'all bitches.
Nah, that's not the move. That's not the move.
Man, that's funny.
Not at all, bro. When did you move to Texas?
2000.
How old were you?
I was 14, 15.
Okay, yeah. So you basically, grew up in New York and then came to Texas with like the whole New York mentality type shit. Like, when did you realize that you could, that you could freestyle like that?
Well, that's what's dope is I got the best of both worlds like early because I was there early 2000s. Early 2000s is when the South started, taking over or just
So you like a teenager?
Yeah, I was a
That time?
teenager. So Houston is big on freestyling.
Okay.
Like all
lot of
the
people
screw
don't know that.
tapes, yeah, Swisher House tapes, they straight freestyling. Ain't no premeditated. They going off of the top. So I had an advantage being from New York because I had, more wordplay. So I just used to go in there and freestyle with niggas all the time and shit. And I just like picked up that culture too. So now I got the best of both worlds when I go back to New York.
You got the East and South.
You know what I mean?
Right,
so I can
Switch the lingo on.
Do you got a lot of respect for like Jay and Big, because like a lot of their shit, you know what I mean, when they go in the studio, like that shit ain't even written down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Big is the inventor of that.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And Jay, he don't have a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just kind of go in there and just...
I just always hate the term when people say, I don't write. You didn't write it physically.
Yeah, but you're right.
But you're writing.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, I mean, you writing in your head.
I understand it, but
a lot
like,
of people,
to me,
a lot of people can keep saying and keep saying.
I
it,
don't
and it
write.
stays
I don't
in their
write.
head.
I don't write. But nigga, like for me, for a person to say I don't write,
it's just a method of committing to memory.
I understand, but listen, right. But that's what I'm saying. So for me, if you say I don't write, then nigga, you should just go in the booth. I'm talking about, and your whole verse should be strictly off the top for you to like to keep claiming that. Because anybody can say I don't write, nigga, just because you didn't physically write it down. You wrote it like
you mentally wrote it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But it's way more difficult for sure.
Yeah,
especially on the spot in a studio, like recording right now, and to actually come up like there's a lot of folks come through and
but see, I know like niggas
not
nowadays
write a terrible song.
See, like niggas nowadays that say I don't write, and then they'll go in the studio, and they do 2 or 3 bars, and then they're like, okay, hold on, punch out.
Yeah,
and then punch me back in. Blah blah blah.
That happens a lot though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like for me, you can't go around niggas saying I don't write. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you. Perform.
I'm glad this is a topic right now because I think that's one of the things that hurt hip hop and created this mumble rap. Because none of these new rappers right. If you think Future, all these young boys is writing, they go pull up a phone, pull up a phone, hold up a pull up. That's why they not making it because they just going in there off the top freestyling and there's no content. It's no really putting
like for what
down.
like what he did earlier when I asked him to drop something like. If you went in the booth and did that shit, that's not writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't prepared for that at all. He went and just boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, is not writing. But, just because you don't physically write it down, nigga, you still wrote it.
Yeah, you planned what you was going to say before you said it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the game right now, I think is kind of fucked up. And I think that's why... People a little bit older, and I mean that's why we go back and listen to like old albums and shit like that because there's actually content actually going on. Now I mean Eminem made a funny ass fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga, I mean, was just saying a whole bunch of mumble shit. And I mean making fun of all the motherfucking mumble rappers and shit. You know what I mean? Because niggas there's no content. Like you'll say, yeah, I went to the store, but I ate a fucking duck. You know what I mean? Like nigga, like what the fuck? That like none of that shit made sense together. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit the game is fucked up right now. And I think with people like Cordae, you know what I'm saying, it's actually doing songs, you know what I mean, to where like the whole content on the song is rapping about one fucking subject. You know what I mean? Niggas is going way off the subject and shit right now.
Who is your favorite rapper, musically and battle wise, besides yourself?
Oh, okay, because I'm about to say Hollow the Dawn is fire. Busy. Right now, my favorite battle rapper, I'll probably say was New Jersey Twerk. He from Trenton, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's close.
Fire.
That's close.
Fire.
New Jersey Twerk?
Yeah.
I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, we had a problem with that for a long time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how that
Twerk
work.
name,
Yeah, how that work on stage. Nigga, you got
fire.
lit up.
Exactly.
You gotta be
fire
to have
that
yourself
name.
twerk. Knowing that every battle you step in, nigga gonna try to light your ass up for that. So you gotta be dope.
You gotta be fire.
And musically?
Musically, I would say J. Cole.
I thought you were about to say Jay-Z.
Well, I'm going for the right now. If you said all time.
All time.
That's what I mean.
Oh, you saying all time?
Yeah, like who's your favorite?
Shit.
Like, damn.
I gotta say Big because that's what started me right, and that's what like Ready to Die is what really, you know what I'm saying?
Made you want to...
Yeah, it started me writing.
Right.
Word.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Like Andre 3000?
What? Nigga ain't... Him and Black Thought never had a bad verse. There's certain people that never had a bad verse. And Andre 3K always has amazing fucking bad verse.
I agree with that in Black Thought, too. That's crazy.
Black Thought, that nigga, man.
Mind-blowing
He don't
verses.
miss.
Don't miss.
He don't miss.
Some people don't miss. And Andre 3K is one of them guys.
Musically, like the sound behind him might not always add up to with his rhymes, but what he said was some shit.
For real.
Yeah. You into sports?
Not no more. I don't watch TV or nothing.
You don't watch TV at all?
Nah, I don't watch movies. No, I haven't.
Not
Why?
even movies?
Nothing.
Why?
Oh, I got
Influence.
so much. I'm backed up on my dreams. I got so much stuff that I got to make handle. Like, I got to cut out any entertainment. I'm already stuck on this phone.
But everybody needs a little unwind time.
He said he's stuck on the phone.
Yeah, that's the only entertainment
okay, so-
I get is like going on Instagram.
So what are you doing?
He's seen our video. He's seen our videos.
Yeah, I'm on the gram, but yeah, I don't watch TV at all.
See, me,
I can't remember
I'm
the
like-
last movie I watched.
And like, see me, like I'm not obviously like I would much rather sit down and watch TV shows than to get on the fucking Instagram or any
Gotcha.
social media. Because like to me, it's just like I don't know. As much as the videos we put out, I feel like that shit. Like every time I get on any form of social media or anything like that, I feel like I call it a wormhole.
Gotcha.
Cause you'll get on there for something else,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
an
yeah.
hour and a half later, you way the fuck
Yeah,
off.
that's
of
why
what
I'm
you
trying to
originally
shake
started
it.
off of.
Yeah,
A lot of my niggas, know what I mean, that's like in the streets and shit back home, like, nigga, they're not even on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on where you are. You know what I mean? Because like if I was still doing what I was doing, you know what I mean, when I was back home, like I probably wouldn't even be on there. But now that I'm out here and it's like it's the wave and it's other things that I need to do from
It's-
social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I got to be on there. Like I go back home and my niggas be like, nigga, get off your phone. Nigga, like you've been on your
It's-
phone all goddamn day.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You know what
funny.
I'm saying?
It's
Like-
funny. It's funny that you said that because I called my homie back home yesterday, and I was telling him about the Rick Ross interview. I was just asking him, like if you had a chance to talk to him, what would you talk to him about? Blah blah blah. And so I was like, he's like, hey, send me that interview with y'all done. I was like, nigga, I said we're gonna be live on Instagram. Oh, cuz I ain't got that shit. right. That is, I don't be watching none of that shit, nigga.
Right.
Like fuck
I mean,
that.
it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, know I mean, for people that's trying to like do a lot of things, like you could run a business on your phone, bro.
Exactly.
Like, know I mean, you could run a whole fucking.
That's what I do.
It's always a catch-22 for me because, like I said, for me, I feel like the whole social media and the whole phone concept it's a distraction tool to keep you from seeking out the truth and you know what I'm saying, just like the real shit that's going on around.
Everything. is a
And
distraction.
like I said, it's a catch-22 because at the same time, I still understand how it does help perpetuate your businesses and you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it's always like I'm stuck in that middle. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'll use it, you know what I'm saying, to my advantage. And I just kind of feel like, well, if you want the people to get stuck in a wormhole, then so be it. It's on you.
for sure.
I think it's kind of crazy that like you don't watch nothing and stuff like
You
that.
ain't seen Snowfall?
What's that?
See, exactly. You know what I mean?
don't watch nothing.
What's crazy
He said,
what's
"What's
crazy
that?"
that you know,
Hold on, time out. The look on his face, though. I
He
think
was
he
real
was
on the
nobody
bluff.
said,
what's that?
what's that?
he said I watch Snow on the Bluff.
He said, I've
nigga,
seen
like,
Snowfall in
that's what
New
I was
York.
thinking. Like I heard about Snow in the Bluff.
I heard about it, but I ain't shit.
That shit was crazy.
That was
No, I
crazy.
mean, but the thing is,
That shit was retarded.
I
That
think
was
it's-
nuts.
I think it's crazy that you don't be watching
do you-
shit. But no, I mean, but when you rap,
Right.
You know what I mean. You would
It's
think.
all old references. Like I came up with some lines yesterday. I'm talking about Rex Chapman. Like,
and don't nobody know who Rex Chapman is.
I know.
He played for the Hornets. White
But
guy
a
that
true
could dunk.
basketball
No, but
fan
nigga, this
gonna know.
generation don't.
Right.
But the thing is, like, you real smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so when you battling motherfuckers, like you kind of. Even in the last battle, know what I mean, somebody came up to you and was like, they don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This and that. You know what I mean? But you real smart, so it make people really fucking think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because you probably, you know what I mean, you read a lot probably or
Exactly.
whatever you doing and shit. You know what I mean? So like, I think that shit is crazy because you stay relevant.
But shit, I still could talk sports. What we talking about here?
Well, it's football
Nah,
season,
fuck with
goddammit.
you.
Let's talk
nigga
about
don't know shit.
the
Nigga like,
Super
what?
Bowl champs is to be this year.
Look. I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, this nigga told me that Deshaun Watson, you know what I mean, offered him tickets, you know what I mean, like season passes basically to come to the game. And he was like, nigga, I don't want
Look at his face.
Yeah, I'm like, who's
look at
that?
no. Look at
the nigga,
Trey's face.
the quarterback from the Texans. Remember you was telling me?
No, I said Arian Foster's my
Arian
boy.
Arian Foster. Yeah. My bad.
That was a few years ago. But
And
yeah,
he-
I've been to games like Gerald McCoy's my homeboy. I got a few homies in the NFL.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up.
You got kids, wife. And
yeah, I got one son, and me and his mom, we gonna figure that thing out.
Right.
How old is your son?
Bless.
5 years old.
Right on.
That's what's up.
So, I mean, a person that you dating would really have to like y'all got to kind of like come together? Because you don't watch TV and shit like that. So the
Yeah.
people you dating, do they watch TV and stuff like that?
Man, like I let her do her. You know, I'm not in the controlling. I'm not going to tell her not to do it. But
Right.
I'm not closed minded enough to be like I'm not gonna watch anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if she wanna sit down and watch something, you know, I ask, could I learn something from it? Could I gain something from it? And if I feel like I can, then I watch it. Like
Right.
the last movie I watched, it was about 3 years ago, and it was The Accountant.
Damn, he said 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They
You
count.
said the last movie you watched was 2 or 3 years
You
ago?
ain't even
Yeah,
go
about
see
3 years
Avengers
ago.
with your son?
Oh nah.
Wow.
Nah, I don't
We
watch
gotta take
none
this
of
nigga
that.
out to a movie or something.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
haven't.
saying?
Yeah,
That's
right.
one time. Let's go with this.
I
Nah,
haven't
nigga,
seen
stay
no
doing what
Marvel
you doing
movies.
because you about to blow the fuck up.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I mean?
working. It's
And this
working
battle
for me.
rapping, you know what I mean? That's the wild thing is that like you about to do a lot of things
Off the back
from
of
doing
that.
what you love to do. You know what I mean? And battling motherfuckers. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like there's so many different avenues to make fucking money, and this is your avenue, and you love to do it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And like you know, sky's the fucking limit.
Yeah, I mean, I've already like, you know, I could name a list of things I've accomplished, goals for myself, for my mom, that I've already accomplished, that I'm gonna accomplish more off of battle rap and off of my clothing line.
Like when did you realize like, yo, there's money in this shit?
The Lux battle. I think the Lux battle, it was rumored that he got 40,000. So, you know, I got right next to that.
Right. He was like, nigga, 40. Like, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. I never pictured, you know, just being able to go up
Just
there
for
and rap.
showing up.
Yeah.
Don't matter if you want to lose or nothing.
No, it don't matter.
That's prize fighting, bro.
But the thing is, nigga, like you want to win because you want to make more money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it ain't nigga. I'm not
Your
just
future
showing
money.
up. Like,
It
nigga,
affects your
I want to
future
eat.
money.
I want to
I
eat
get
this
that.
nigga the fuck up. No homo.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying? Like,
monopolizing, like in the last event, we did a showcase and we charged artists to perform. We put them on the bill and promoted them. You know, made money that way. Then we did
Right.
meet and greets. We did exclusive shirts. We signed them, sold them for $100.
Damn.
So it's just like so many ways to capitalize. And be honest, we're lazy as artists. Like
Right.
most rappers are lazy.
right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you got a free haircut. Come for coming to do the show, nigga.
Nah, but for real, we got to put that work in. And
Yeah.
I ain't going to hold you. Like when I leave here right now, I'm going to go to the warehouse. I'm going to grab orders. I'm going to throw them in a bag. I'm going to bust them down the mall. Like I could pay somebody to do that, but I'm doing this all myself to maximize my profit margin. You know what I mean? And to be hands
You
on.
wearing your own
Right.
stuff?
Yeah, that's all me. From the shorts to the hoodie, everything.
Say word.
Yeah, nigga put that gray hoodie on, nigga.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's spooky.
everybody know about that gray hoodie, nigga. You know what I mean, when he put that gray hoodie on, nigga, it's blackout time, nigga. It's over.
Spooky.
It's over, nigga.
All right, we
Y'all,
gon'
you realize, because I don't know if y'all really pay attention, or I know you have to realize this, but you and that battle rap just genre and all of y'all that really are true to that, y'all are really a necessity to maintaining true hip hop culture. Without y'all, really it wouldn't be nothing for us to go to right now.
Cause hip hop is
we
pop
would be
now.
done.
They ought to call it hip hop.
Like if there was no battles,
It's a drought. It's a
from
drought
like
in lyricism.
probably from like 04 when this stuff really started to pick up steam is when the actual music start.
Yeah.
You know what
No, I
I'm
mean,
saying?
but there's been a lot of battle rappers that try to cross over into music and it didn't work.
No.
Mook signed right now. Mook with
Yeah.
Conglomerate.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Like Jay Mills.
He's on the shelf.
Well, the
you
whole
know what I mean? Jay Mills.
Yeah.
But
But I definitely want to shout out Sue Surf because and Loaded Lux, like they're both doing incredible with music. Like Surf has a mixtape dropping them all with Mozzie. Surf was on the iTunes chart for his last album.
Oh, shit.
Surf got a song with Chris Brown. Surf got songs with The Game.
right.
You know what I mean? So he's breaking barriers that ain't been broken before, and so is Loaded Lux. You know what I mean? So shout
That
out to the two
record,
dudes
that
out.
Redman and Meth and Loaded Lux
It's
record is
incredible.
one of my favorite records of all. And what pissed me off is I was sitting on that sample for like 3 years.
Yeah. Oh, you make beats?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was sitting on that sample and one day I was like, oh shit.
Cause nigga, you was the one who reminded me, let's move into the hot seat questions, and you will not let me move into the hot seat questions.
I didn't know.
Okay,
I didn't know
let's
that
go.
you had. You looked at me and you was like, I don't know. Like I didn't have them.
Well,
I didn't know if you had them.
Neither one of these niggas will not let me move into this
I was
segment.
trying to bring this segment in, but I mean, you got to let them talk. So right now, we have a
We have a segment called the hot seat.
Let's go.
We basically ask you 10 questions.
Okay.
Not even 10. As many as we can get in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then if you can do your best to answer.
You can tap
are they
out
like
on some
speed questions?
These not speed
not
questions. These just
okay.
these just questions.
They're
to put
questions that make you go,
yeah.
Got you. This
You can tap out. You don't gotta answer if it is a questionable
tap
question
out, I
in your
tap in.
mentality. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
All right.
Other than that, give them both the most honest answer.
Let them ask the question.
My first question. Well, I mean, you going to ask some questions too.
No,
nigga.
I'm. Nigga, all
He
right.
trying to tell us. Dice being dice.
All right. Anyway, in their prime, who wins? Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
A lot of people say that. I think.
I think it's been half.
I think
and half
Tyson
so
will knock that nigga the fuck out.
You know why?
That nigga come like a pit
far. Prime,
bull.
because we talking about prime.
Mike
so.
in his prime ain't went past 2 to 3 rounds. Like Ali was trained and conditioned for 12. So if Ali could,
15.
Yeah, he was trained to condition 15. Yeah.
15.
But Mike Tyson will smother the shit out of you. You can't just dance around that nigga.
After
Ali
rounds,
could?
you
Nah.
are you crazy?
I
the
think that
only
nigga
one
will crowd that
could.
nigga to the fucking corner and body beat his ass and hit him with an uppercut and knock him out.
Joe Frazier,
I
Ernie
don't think it'd be
Savers,
as
and a
easy
whole
as
lot of
that.
fighters tried that shit. It didn't work.
They
Frazier
wasn't Mike
worked, nigga.
Tyson.
Joe-
They wasn't
Joe-
Mike Tyson. That nigga was like a pit bull, bro.
Yeah, I
Ernie
know.
Shavers hit harder
That
than
nigga
Mike
was
Tyson.
Joe
Joe
Pitbull,
Frazier
like-
was the closest
Joe-
to get to
Joe
Mike, though.
Frazier
Joe
could be
Frazier was
Muhammad
probably
Yeah, I
a
know.
scale away from Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mike is just different.
In the
he's
same
different.
He's
token,
different.
if
He's
your
just
life
different, man.
is on the line right now, your life is on the line right now, and they say you got to take one of these same 2 niggas for 3 minutes, Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali. You got to squab with them for 3
I'm
minutes.
taking Ali. Like,
Everybody say that.
yeah,
too.
because Michael, like you said,
That's
Mike gonna
crazy,
get,
though.
Mike gonna get dead on your
Yeah.
ass, bro, and you're gonna be like, yo, my nigga. Like,
Like, goddamn, get away, nigga.
yeah, he was a different animal, like you said. Like,
True.
Pussy or head for the rest of your life.
You can
Oh,
only choose one.
shit.
You can only have one.
Like,
pussy for sure.
yes.
That's what I say.
Some niggas is some
Some niggas be like, I'll take head for the rest of my life. I'm like,
Hell no.
nigga, what? Nigga, like, I can't get the sensation of the warmth.
And all that. I'm thinking deeper though. I want to recreate also. If you just get head the rest of your life, you ain't gonna have no kids.
Right, that shit is just going down the throat.
Nah, that's an easy one. Pussy clearly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that say head. Nigga, I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, niggas
Yeah, they
fucking crazy.
If
bro.
somebody said, I'm going to open up and let you get a glimpse and find out the truth, you can only find out one of these things. OJ did it or did Mike do it? Michael Jackson.
Oh, I mean, I know Mike ain't do it, so I don't need to find that
That's
out.
why I'm
Mike
one
ain't
of them
do
niggas,
shit.
huh? That's my man.
Nigga, Mike did that.
Mike, look, you got to listen to Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory know Mike real well.
I'm trying to
And
tell
he
you.
said Michael ain't never had no childhood. Michael wasn't a pervert. He wanted to hang out with kids because he's been beaten since
thought he
5
was
or
Peter
6.
Pan.
Listen, check this out. Check
I
this
don't
out.
think Mike
Check
did
this
none of
out.
that.
There's a
And they
lot
couldn't
of
prove
listen,
it.
talking about. There's a lot of child molesters that people thought they knew real well. You
sure.
understand what I'm saying? Like nigga, like I
Listen.
didn't know my daddy was a molester.
If Michael Jackson really touched one of them kids,
I think he was jealous.
He
of
might not have
went-
touched one of them kids,
You know
but
what I
he
mean?
touched
I
a
mean,
kid.
I think he was jealous of kids, and he wanted, like, just like you say, he wanted to be a kid when he was older because he actually had freedom to actually be a kid again.
Me personally, I just think
That's
he
why
was-
he had the motherfucking.
Me personally, I
Wonderland.
think.
You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I just think he was a part of the cycle. I think as he was coming up as a kid through the industry, somebody slipped and touched him, and he didn't know no better, and he
That could be possible.
reverse the cycle. That's
No,
all.
Do you know
I
how
agree with
conscious
Dick
Michael
Gregory.
Jackson was? Michael Jackson was very conscious. He talked about a lot of topics that people don't know about that get suppressed. Like he was talking about a lot of topics, and I feel like, hey, if he was touching kids, why they couldn't find him guilty? You know?
Exactly,
Where's the evidence?
because he never touched none of the kids.
Money make a whole lot of shit go away, nigga. Especially when you have as much money as Michael Jackson.
This nigga just don't believe it.
I know.
I mean, it's just my
See,
opinion.
that's why
you
I
know
watch
what I'm saying?
TV, because the media gets you
It's
brainwashed.
not.
to
Listen,
say
here's the
shit.
thing. I'm not even going with the. I don't even know. I didn't watch the documentary. To me, it's common fucking sense. Like I look at it's like this. This is what I tell people.
That laugh was
Trey's logic.
I tell you like
Trey's logic.
this is what I tell people. Okay, people let their kids go. Like it's like people say, oh, they let the kids sleep with Michael Jackson at his house and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And then I asked him, he was like, but that's Michael Jackson. So then I asked him, okay, let's say this nigga down the street that you might have known your whole life say, hey man, why don't you let your kids come over and spend the night? Are you gonna do that? Nigga be like, nah. Okay. Like, it's just certain things. If you just put 2 and 2 together, it's like, nigga, as an adult, I never wanted to hang out with a bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to mentor. I like to mentor and give back information to kids and try to keep them on the right track.
Yeah, but we're
I'm
not having a slumber party.
Yeah,
We're not
spend the night with me. Let me take you out of town. Like, I'm not doing shit like that. And it's just like, nigga, from a non-pedophile state of mind.
But you also wasn't raised up at 5 years old being beat by your dad and never had a childhood.
You don't know that?
Right.
You also ain't
You
had
know that because you ain't Michael Jackson, nigga. You ain't Michael Jackson. You'd have been out this bitch like...
You ain't got a house that's a damn amusement park that is specifically set up for kids.
Listen, you know why? That's what you call entrapment. Check it out. Listen.
He gonna figure out a way to convince us.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, if I knew all of y'all smoke weed and I really want y'all to come hang over my house, guess what?
You gonna have weed for him?
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you again, nigga. I got all the weed. Come hang out with me, nigga.
But when a nigga try to
if I want a bunch of niggas, if I know a nigga that play hoops all the time, nigga, and I want y'all niggas to come over, I'm gonna put a bunch of basketball courts in the back. If I want fucking children to come around, listen. If you want a bitch to come over and party with you, you know she parties, you gonna have coke, pills, ecstasy, all that shit. You're gonna have whatever it is that can lead these motherfuckers into you that you know that they like.
I will say this.
But when
I
it
will
gets
say
down to
this.
the get down, nigga, you know ain't nobody supposed to be touching you like that.
And when you get down to the get down, they took this nigga to trial and lost.
Right. Do you think
Nigga, listen, OJ got off. Nigga, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Nigga,
I don't know that OJ did that.
He's still hanging around white women.
It kills me that niggas say this. Hold on, it kills me that niggas say this because what's my nigga that killed the kid down in Florida? That got off. Now y'all don't know.
Zimmerman.
Nigga,
you didn't
Zimmerman
know.
got out, but we know he killed that nigga. True or false?
Yeah.
True.
He got off.
True.
Nigga, it's
But
niggas
they
that-
weren't.
listen,
The thing about it
people
is they
get
weren't
off of
trying
crimes,
Zimmerman on
nigga.
whether or not he did it. They knew he did it. They was trying to say
But that's what
whether
I'm
or not
saying,
he
but-
did it was legal or not. It's not
But
the same
people
situation.
get off on crimes that they commit all the time, nigga. I have friends of mine who got off on crimes that I know for a fact that they committed.
Do you think the earth is round or flat?
I never looked into that.
Good, simple answer.
Nah, I don't put thought into something I don't have information on, so I don't know.
I just don't put thought in the shit that really don't matter. Like, nigga, we've been on this motherfucker all the time. Does it really matter if this motherfucker's round, flat,
Like the
cylinder,
answer is going to determine whether you fall off or slide
Yeah,
off.
it gotta
I've
matter.
been stuck to the ground this long, so I don't think I'm going
If you wake up today and say the earth is flat, you'll float away, nigga. It's just
If you had to choose one way to die, burn or drown, what would you choose?
Ah, damn.
See, I told you that question.
Could I just burn and then drown so then I could like
Cool off.
yeah.
While you're burning.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure a way out this bitch. I need to live.
Goddamn.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna drown. Definitely gonna drown.
less pain.
Yeah, because it's less pain.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine burning like that'd be crazy.
Damn.
That or getting eaten alive.
I got one that we always ask everybody. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Both.
No, you gotta choose one.
I gotta choose one.
Gotta choose one.
Prince. I gotta go Prince.
My nigga.
Yeah, Prince.
Fuck
just-
y'all. Fuck y'all.
Not even
Michael
music,
Jackson
though.
loving ass niggas.
I'm talking
This
Prince.
nigga said Michael Jackson only got 5 moves.
I think got 5 dance moves that he mixed up and made you niggas think he was
five
the greatest.
incredible.
They are listen. They are
mind-blowing.
great.
Hey, listen.
That nigga
Hey,
flipped
listen.
that shit.
Prince
up.
ain't got no moves. That
But
nigga
we
just fucked
talking
the shit out of your
musically, we
wife.
talking personal because
However,
I'm
nigga,
talking
no,
personality.
I'm just talking about who's better for you, rather performance wise. I don't care because as a person,
As
who's
an artist,
judging
who
that-
do you like
As
better?
an artist, I
Yeah.
like Michael better. As a
Okay.
person, I'm going Prince.
Okay.
Prince
I mean,
talks
okay.
that shit. Prince a real nigga.
Right.
You don't even
Prince
know that.
ain't-
They
Prince
both
ain't-
were, though.
They
Prince
both
ain't-
were.
They both
Prince
were.
ain't never been charged with fondling children,
Cut that
know.
shit out,
Nigga.
Trey.
Yeah, but
Prince
there's
too.
mad rumors about Prince with dudes, though.
but he was never charged.
Yeah, he definitely had his ass
And
out.
Mike-
I wasn't alive, but that definitely
seen
was
it.
crazy back in the day.
That was on MTV when he came out with his ass out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like
But the bitches like
Bitches
the
love
bitches
Yeah,
love
like-
bitches love
That's
Prince.
why I respect
he was
Prince
the
because
Drake, I guess, at that
Prince
time.
Prince
That nigga.
Prince did shit that no straight nigga could do that was accepted and niggas didn't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
His music was that good.
Yeah, that nigga
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
Man,
got
Mike
another one?
walk out on stage for 25 minutes, don't say a word or a move, and the entire crowd faints.
Crying. Yeah.
Faints, passing out. This nigga Mike ain't breathed on the mic yet. He just looking.
Musically, I'm definitely going Mike.
All right, if you had to be stuck in one situation, would you rather be stuck in a zombie apocalypse or be the very last person on Earth?
Oh, I'd definitely rather be the very last person on Earth. That sounds ideal to me.
You don't think you would go crazy? Like
Being the last person on Earth?
like
hell no.
like there's nobody
He don't
to
watch
talk to
TV,
like this.
nigga. Like,
Right.
But I'm saying, like, nigga, there's nothing to do. Like, what are you studying for?
No women, no
can't-
nothing. Just
ain't
you.
hustling for shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Everything
literally
is
gonna
already
spend
yours.
my whole day breaking in everybody's crib and see
Why
how
it
they
ain't
was
you ain't
living.
breaking in? It's yours.
I know. I'm just be like, oh shit, I didn't know this book was around. Oh shit, they got drugs.
But what's the purpose?
I was just.
But what's the purpose of the book?
It's gonna be an
You don't have nobody to share the knowledge with.
I'm a loner. I'm an introvert, so I don't mind.
See, I mean, and I like being alone too, but I just think that the very last motherfucker on Earth, like,
at least in a zombie apocalypse, you can still
like,
get some ass.
I remember being.
How?
I mean, because you're not the only person in the zombie apocalypse. There's
Oh,
other people.
God. Oh, I thought you meant the last person in the zombie.
Nah, you're in the zombie
Yeah,
apocalypse.
you in a zombie
You
apocalypse.
killing people.
got-
You
got
still
some
killing
folks.
people, but there's other people still living that's like you.
Yeah, I'd rather be in a zombie apocalypse than
Okay,
since it's
so
other
that-
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
One is just you on an island by yourself, and you got to listen to one album. One album.
One album.
What
For
is
the rest
it?
of your life.
One
And this is
album.
any genre.
Hold on. I would say it's any genre. So first of all, let me ask you: are you going hip hop? Or are you going like R&B?
Yeah, I don't
or
think
you
I'm going hip
jazz?
hop because I'm on an island. So
Yeah.
I don't think I want to go hip hop because what's there to like turn up
You
for?
can rap
Right.
yourself. Look, you can rap yourself.
Yeah, I'm thinking
some
Bob
beats for
Marley's
myself.
greatest hits.
That's a good habit.
Yeah, like
That's
not
good.
even not even an actual album from him, but his
Just that.
greatest hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's a
I'm gonna
good
have
one.
all my favorite Bob Marley songs.
Jamming.
Right. Well, look, man. We coming to the end of the segment of the show, and we want you to, tell everybody what you got going on and where they can find you at and shit like that.
Got you. Next month we got an event. We haven't even booked it yet, but just follow me on Dawn Lennon LOM on Instagram. We're gonna do a charity event out here in LA. Follow the website lomclothing.com. LOM Clothing online is the Instagram. Purchase up and just watch out for the Dawn Dottie. You already know.
Yeah, you should know.
Yeah. And this has been another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
And this your other host, Dice the Barber,
Kush in the building as always.
and we
Follow
got
the dinner on.
And we out this bitch. Peace.